Hello. Welcome back to GGobbie. This is your graphite goblin, the Gobby that is getting a chair tomorrow, and also may be re-employed as of next week. I'm still waiting to hear back from what I'm pretty sure is a union rep. I'm not really accustomed to working for the union as a carpenter, but we will find out. Um, but yeah, very excited. As I mentioned last stream, I'm starting with the Elgato Wave 3 microphone. So I'm still kind of tinkering with the settings. If you notice anything, if you feel something needs changing, let me know. But for the most part, oh, I also have my window open, and I'm not sure if this mic is going to pick up any of the car sounds outside. It's not a very busy street, but it's, residential. Um, in any case, let's get, oh, I am not in my just chatting mode, so that is a big black screen. I'm sorry about that. Whoops. Let's get the game going, whatever. Divinity. Hopefully my mic at least, yeah. Yeah, that would have been awkward. Okay, last time on Divinity, we went into the Immaculate Cathedral. I'm still on the new map. Can't really go back. We did some puzzles. We fought some Immaculates. They summoned some demons. We also found Leandra's blood, which we needed to craft the the Death Knight control wand. Those are the words. So we have that component. I think we also need the spell for that. I might have to double check in case I already have any of it. In any case, and then we went over and fought a boss that's in Sacred Stone. It's related to Bear Daughter's questline, but she wasn't there for all the drama, so it was a fairly short conversation and a lot of explosions. And a lot of res scrolls being spent. Speaking of, I should probably distribute some of those. Split. Split. And split. Send to Madora. Send to GGobbie. Send to Jay. Okay. Okay. Yeah, then we went into we went into the Phantom Forest, so we're now like fully in the Act 3 map. We haven't traversed very far into it. We did talk to Madora and learned that as part of Madora's backstory, she actually fled the town of Hunter's Edge and left them to their doom to be slaughtered by orcs. And there was apparently a very large orc that was imbued with the energy from a star stone or a bloodstone, and earth resistance, strength +2. I'll pick it up. Send that to Madora. Oh, Madora's holding a lot of crap. Slight armor upgrade isn't really worth it. Yeah, we like shield specialist. What is her block rate, actually, now that I think about it? 40%? No wonder she blocks so often.
Only going to say it once more. Troll toll. 4,000 gold. Can't you count, you bloody walrus? 3 guards, 3 heads of slaves. You make count, pay talk too. You fancy little titles don't mean a thing to the king. Paperhead or find another route, chicken bones. You know as well as I, there's no other route. I'm offering fair coin for our passage here. You must see reason. 4,000 gold. Chicken bones. Fine. Here's 3,000, and that's a bloody theft. You fancy little titles don't mean a thing to the king. Paperhead or find another route, chicken bones. Oh, that's it. I'll not lose twice the gold for the fact that you've only half a brain. Only going to say it once more. Troll toll. 4,000 gold. Can't you count? You bloody walrus.
Oh, he already said that.
3 guards, 3 heads. Hold on now. One whelp at a time. You'll pay your toll soon as I'm through knocking this loudmouth back in line. The fool thinks he can slick 6 warm bodies past Rumble for the price of 1, he does. Lousy bomb may as well thieve from King Gungia's very coffers. If I've said it once, I've said it more times than a troll can count. Warm bodies do not people make. We are 3 immaculates and 3 slaves, and I won't empty my pocket over chattel.
This sounds like a matter of opinion. These two ought to resolve it on their own terms.
It isn't as though we can't spare the gold. We ought to end this conflict before it escalates.
Okay.
If you need something to stick your nose into, why not the dirt beneath my boots?
If we get that slaver out of this trouble, perhaps he'll reward us with valuable information.
That is a fair point. This is one of those interactions that I'm sort of ambivalent about. Of course, there's probably a lot of XP to be had by fighting these. Oh. It's all coming down to this. Yep, she won.
All right, we'll do it your way.
Oh, the gentle tinkling of gold. Intoxicating. Do pass, Goldbearer, and tell your fool of a friend he may do the same. No wonder you came to my aid. I see you have an immaculate amulet.
I do.
The very same as mine. The goddess does bless us with good friends and good fortune during our times of need. Hide to the village ahead and rest yourself among your kin. But do take care. Only those in possession of our holy amulets may enter. And the guards are a savage sort. They won't hesitate to gut you if they suspect you aren't one of us.
Cool.
Go on, march!
Jingle, jingle, precious gold. The keg will be feed.
Where are these guys going? Can I free those slaves? I've never actually tried before. I think normally I've just fought everyone. I don't even remember this interaction all that well. Oh, I missed. Can I not fight him? Oh, they despawned. Okay. Embossed sign.
The hen who shares her feed receives a greater second helping.
Feed, you say? How would you like some cheese? Okay. Okay. If I go over this way, I think, yeah. Apologies to anyone who fears arthropods, but there are quite a few of these. Become air. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Fast track. Move over to here. Wind up toy. Oh, right. I taught GGobbie Infectious Flame.
A taste of the gathering storm.
Bitter cold, can't reach anyone. It's fine. Fire absorption.
Fire shield.
Dash in. Let's move over to there. And we'll taunt 3 of them. Nice. Got stunned hitting Madora. She must have armor that does that. I haven't really been paying too much attention to that sort of thing. Where's that one going? This one doesn't know what to do. Maybe the pathway isn't big enough for anything else to pass through. Come on. Mud Huntress? There we go. We'll just move Jahan up. See if we can go kaboom on these 2. Kaboom.
Does anybody else smell smoke?
Oh, I should have shackled the pain on that. Oh well. Cloak and dagger. Double stab. Nice. Okay, earth magic heals them, but they are weak to fire magic. I suppose this one is burning, so that accounts for some of it. Plus, the pyromancy skill, I'm pretty sure, increases any fire damage GGobbie does. Okay. Madora. Shackles of Pain on that one. Power Stance. Whirlwind. There we go. Mud Huntress, come on. You're not stunned anymore. That Huntress is coming this way. Ooh. Litharia's been crippled. Ow! Forgot how hard they hit. Let's Water of Life on 3 of us.
Ah, this water skin never runs dry.
Where did chat go? There's chat. Hi, chat. Crawling infestation. No, let's not do that yet. Double stab. And again.
Meet your demise!
Easy enough. Regeneration on Madora. Avatar of Fire on Litharia. Can we Divine Light a couple of them? Yeah. Got them both. And Crippling Blow on this one. That one's really hitting Madora. And because of that, the other one's taking a whole bunch of damage. Ow.
Without aid, I will expire soon.
Okay, we're gonna self-heal Jahan. And then, Bitter Cold on that one. And let's Staff of the Tempest on this one. Oh, dang, that's earth damage, whoops. Vampiric Touch.
Your very blood heals me.
Let's get off the fire.
I feel better already.
Fireball up there. Very nice. Cure wounds on yourself, Madora. Yeah, it's fine. Ow. Oh, GGobbie, please. Okay. Resisted blind. Yikes. Litharia is probably higher on health. I want to make sure she survives. Or at least one of my source hunters survives. Blind that one. Litharia, let's First aid. Fortify. Yeah, fortify. GGobbie, self-heal.
Sweet relief.
Bitter cold on that one, maybe? Well, maybe not. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh well. Taunt. Got 3 of them. Potion. Barbed wire. And smack. It's 1 down. Where are you going? What'd that tree do to you? Further regeneration on GGobbie. Avatar of Storms. Oh, hold on. Ice Wall. No. Can I do that without freezing Madora? Oh wait, that's not really going to help all that much. Slow current on the chill one. Sneak up to there. Oh, can't infest that one. But I can trip it.
Lose your footing.
Yeah, he splooted. Oath of Desecration on GGobbie. Infectious Flame. Yeah, that was huge. Fire Absorption Scroll on Jahan. Or Shield on Jahan. Bop that one.
In this death.
And then move down there.
Sweet relief.
There we go. Madora, you get more heals. Let's hold turn, I guess. Crawling Infestation on this one. Failed. Out of range. That one's in range.
Attack of the arrow verge.
Burning Touch. Crushing Fist.
Stitch in time, eh, friends?
Jahan, what are we doing? What do we want to do here? Let's Ice Shard that one. Move up a bit. Oh well. Probably get rid of this fire, it's fine.
Soaked to the skin.
We're winning now. Eye Gouge.
That's the spot.
Blind failed. Lacerate? Lacerated. Blitzbolt.
Vengeance from the skies!
Battering ram to the other side of this one.
All in one blow.
And pop. Blitzbolt on that one again.
I can't feel my legs.
You're fine, Madora. You're fine. Move over to there. Winds of Change.
Melting touch!
Immolation.
Fires of hell consume you!
Crippling Blow. Nice. Melee Power Stance. And pop. Okay. You know what? We're going to deliver you over to there.
I feel like I've been set in stone.
That's fine. And freeze it. And zap.
I sing the body electric!
Perfect. Some mushrooms for crafting potions, which I should probably get around to doing at some point. Tangleweeds. Well, that was easy. Okay. More tangleweeds up this way. That looks like a pressure plate, too. It'll probably set off the tangleweeds. Hey, Madora gained a level.
Soaked to the skin.
What do we get, Madora? New abilities. What did I want for her? Oh, another Man-at-Arms. Weapons. I could boost her Tenebrium a little bit too. Let's boost her shield specialist. Yeah. So now she has 45% chance to block. No. GGobbie, can you identify that trap? Apparently not. Great. Jahan, if you please.
Bless the seven I am restored.
I think these are indestructible.
Time, friends.
They are. Just so I don't have to deal with it. I can't teleport them in this game. You can actually teleport the noxious bulbs in DOS 2. But apparently that's not an option in this game.
Salt to the skin.
Take a look at that. This is where we just were, I think. Or is it? Yeah, it is. See if we can gain more levels before we get into the meat of this act. Okay.
I'm drenched.
Someone's over here. Horton? Oh, what happened? Come on, stand up. Repair.
Oh there. A word of warning, wanderer, afore you continue on your merry way. See these corpses here? Be a good fellow and take them as a hint that this town isn't the pastoral little paradise it once was. Ah. Immaculates, orcs and humans both, have taken Hunter's Edge. Its villagers are now slaves in the mines to the west, or they've been bled dry of their last drop of life, reduced to mere fuel that must light the wicked candle that is Bloodstone. Long as you live in the limbo between coming and going, though, why not have a look at what I have to sell? You'd be surprised to see what a scouring skeleton can gather together in a dying town.
Anything vital I need to know about Hunter's Edge?
Yeah! Well, don't go round angering Immaculates if you want to keep your vitals intact. Though perhaps it won't be very long before they have a stab at one another's vitals instead. I have the feeling there's trouble brewing between the orcs and the humans in there, and who can blame 'em really? Just ain't natural for 'em to consort, I say. Only good orc... Well, you know how the phrase goes.
And who are you exactly?
Can't say I remember who I was before the change came over me, but these days I'm a travelling trader of sorts. There's an immaculate necromancer in the village ahead. She's the one who brought me back from, well, wherever I was. She's an especially bright one, you know. Most necromancers can only revive a dead corpse into an animated one, but she manages to yank back some semblance of consciousness too. I don't remember much, but the thrill of trade certainly calls to me. Maybe I was a merchant in my former life, who knows? These days, most undead are busy haunting Syceal or picking the way in the Lucula mines. But I keep a low profile and stay out of sight. Haven't been bothered by an immaculate yet, and I hope to keep it that way.
I'm gonna see what he has for sale. Air essence. Why not? No dyes. Inert draconic wand. Yeah, let's do that. Wait, no. Let's do that on Litharia. Bye. And just for the sake of getting this done real quick, I gotta check what that shield is. That one's a downgrade. Cool. Madora should have more inventory space to work with. Polished sword? Why is that so damaging? Holy crap. Nice lightning wand. How does that stack up to what he's got already? A little better than the fire wand, I think. They're both divine tier, though. I'll skip it. It's not worth the gold. It's not enough of an upgrade to justify the gold. Cure wounds reflect 20% of melee damage as piercing. Those are pretty nice, though. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'll take my leave. Latest added. Amulet to GGobbie.
Now I missed my nose.
These to GGobbie.
Must smell like delicious spit roast round here.
That to Madora. You can equip this.
I spy.
Probably should have just bought that bartering amulet
All
first.
smashed to bits against the wood.
And then started shopping with the discount.
Why, you're still alive. Way to beat the odds, Wanderer.
Or I forget. Yeah, let's just get these minor potions. Take my leave.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
Arhu.
An intact finger. Just what that deviant of an orc.
How can I help you, my friend?
Sting.
Arhu, what are you doing here?
I'm watching on with weary eyes how the Immaculates strike again. They've gone from shedding blood among their own to recruiting orcs and cutthroats to do it for them. From what I can tell, the village of Hunter's Edge is this cult's most wretched victim.
Come on, time's a wasting.
What have you discovered about this place?
It was once a quiet sort of village. Families and small-time merchants mostly. Recently, it was targeted by a tribe of orcs waving the Immaculate banner. Their leader, Grutilda, is known far and wide for her cruelty and cunning. She oversaw the murder of countless villagers and used their blood to fuel a great number of bloodstones. Once they were dead, they were reanimated as undead corpses and sent to work in the mines of Lacula. By order of Leandra, the orcs were joined by a tribe of humans from the northern peaks of Tanneroth. A band of male warriors are they, and they devote allegiance to their leader, Jarl. Jarl arrived with his own formidable supply of bloodstones, which means his tribe has been operating under directions from the conduit for some time. Where once they ransacked for base pleasure and material gain, now they do it by the will of the goddess. These are far from the blindly devoted Immaculates of Silverglen, however. The orcs and the humans here alternate between bitter fighting and hostile peace. Personally, I believe they're best exploited through their rivalry. Get them to fight each other, and you can stand on the sidelines and warm yourself upon the flames.
Zandalore lives in this village. Got any pointers for me?
He has a residence at the far end of town. Though I have my doubts he's having people over for tea now that the Immaculates have landed. Know that Zandalore is wily, so beware. If a wizard doesn't want you in his home, you'll know it. Pity the intruder that heedlessly tries to waltz his way into that dwelling. Nevertheless, his house is the very place you'll want to search. The accumulated knowledge stored there is quite phenomenal, and beyond a doubt, one of Leandra's most urgent pursuits.
I've learned about the relationship between Zandalore and the Witch Sisters. You told me you had no idea who the stranger in the inn could have been.
Yes, that was a small fib on my part, I'm afraid. Zandalore is known as the Keeper of the Source, after all. And I didn't know how Source Hunters would react to my association with such a colorful character.
I'll take my leave.
Time's a wasting.
Oh, cat.
You can speak. You don't look like a tribesman or orc, but I suppose I can't be certain. Then again, I've never heard of a dark soul gifted with the speech of the wild.
Tell me about yourself.
Jinxica is my name, and until recently I lived a placid sort of life among the people of Hunter's Edge. The baker might leave me a bit of milk left over from this breakfast. The barkeep stroked my back between filling glasses. I had many friends here, but none so dear as a little trio. A married pair and their daughter, employed by the wizard to keep his home. They spent many long hours squashing fleas that plagued me and shared their warm beds with me each night. If you come to this village to help and not to harm, you might be able to save those 3 kind souls from the orcs that have invaded. Ugh, such misery in our sad town.
What do you know about this wizard?
A kind but private man he is. He set up his home here several years ago, but never remained there long enough before jetting off to tend to some matter or other. The Dark Invaders seem very interested in him indeed. They've been skulking around outside the house since they arrived, but not even one of their filthy vermin can penetrate the wizard's protective enchantments.
I'd heard that orcs invaded this place.
Would that an invasion were all! They destroyed every crumb of life they could find and sent their filthy rats to seek out those who evaded them. Each life they took infused their strange stones with power. Their queen glowed with delight as a parade of victims were slain before her. It was as though she was taking in a beautiful song. The human tribe came shortly after. They had their own supply of the glowing stones, and the orc queen took no easy liking to them. Still, it seems they are working towards some similar goal. They haven't destroyed one another. Yet.
Tell me about your friends, the wizard's servants.
They've survived this carnage so far by concealing themselves most cleverly. I've done my best to guard their hiding place from the slime-bellied rats attempting to sniff them out. But I fear my efforts aren't enough. Until the village has been rid of vermin, those 3 sweet souls may be found at any time.
So are the orcs using the rats to their advantage?
Savages by savages employed. The orcs have one among them, the rat catcher they call him, who claims to have trained rats to do his bidding. They've swarmed the place in search of hidden villagers, and unless every last one of them is split from tail to snout, they're sure to find my friends. But you're not like the brutes inside those walls. No. You approached me with hand, not boot, outstretched. Perhaps you could help me. With these rats running about, it's only a matter of time before my friends are caught. They must be squashed, every last one of them. I've done my best so far, but there are simply too many for one set of claws to handle. With your help, though, With your help, it could be done. The rat's gone. My friends, safe.
I see you've found another feline friend there.
Oh, that bothersome old Tom. No, he and I are hardly friendly, much less friends. I've much more important things on my mind than him and his incessant pestering.
I'll take my leave.
I can slip through these walls as I please, but you'll need to find your own way into the village. And remember, my friend, kill every last rat you find, or 3 dear souls will be lost.
Okay.
Ruptured, trampled. To think I could have made a fortune selling all of these to a whimsical taxidermist.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Oh, whimsical taxidermist? That is a pair of words I wasn't expecting. I mean, it's like the kind of thing you would expect in a Larian game. Hey, I found a needle in that haystack.
I could do with a cold drink.
Whimsical necromancer. They're very good at like mixing humor with the macabre.
You there, Flatlander. Stay at your business.
I have orders from the conduit herself to speak with the leader of this village.
Come to play now the town's been taken, have you? Typical of you Flatlanders. Lucky for you, the goddess don't discriminate against cowards. Well, come quickly then. There's still townsfolk on the loose, and the chase has probably made them wild as cornered dogs. One might pop out of a bush and take an eye before you can shout your own name. Better you first check in with the higher-ups. You've got Jarl, the righteous leader of Weird the Mountain, and blood-stained Gratilda, queen dog of the giant toads. Trust me, you'll know her when you see her. Now scram, and make your introductions before word gets to them there's an intruder here.
What? Afraid to address your
It
betters,
never
are you?
rains, but it pours, eh?
ain't afraid of a single frog-skin one of you. Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One-on-one. They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime. That's so. Jarl can't stand the thought of his own tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the great Gratilda's boot. Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots. Is that what you call those thimbles on your toesies?
Oh,
Kingdom for a dry shirt.
Madora has something to say, of course, now that we're back.
Conrad, did you hear that? It sounds like these Immaculates are at odds with the local orc savages. We may be able to turn this to our advantage. I'll keep a sharp eye out for anything we could use to nudge these factions closer to chaos. If we can get them to destroy each other, we'll kill 2 birds without even having to pick up a stone. Nothing would please me more than seeing Hunter's Edge cleared of the scum that destroyed it. I may not be able to undo the past, but together, we can dole out justice for those who've suffered.
Is it just as you were waltzing through here?
Excellent.
Your mother won't believe it for a moment.
Gonna pick up some of these mushrooms.
Am I gazing at the holders of souls? Or am I wrong altogether? Look here! Look at you! How I admire one whose head is lodged so firmly upon their shoulders, like a spire that rests upon the breadth of its foundations, one and indivisible. Not I, alas. I fare not so. For I may replace my battered cranium as jauntily as a wizard may his hat. Just consider some of these examples here before me. How I admire this one's kingly brow, that one's exquisite jaw, yonder one's deep-set sockets that held a warrior's eyes.
Why make a permanent choice? Why not cater to the occasion as called for? I would, but for the question, where does the soul reside? And so I ask, where are you, O ephemeral soul? If in a tooth you may be pulled, if in an arm you may be broken, where are you, O delicate monstrosity?
This, fountain has seen better days, hasn't it?
As have we all. Townsfolk would sit on these benches and talk about their day. Children would sprinkle water at one another and snigger. Now their mouths neither talk nor snigger any longer. And all that is sprinkled about is blood. Days pass me by no longer, only the dreams of what was, but can never be again.
Why is it so important to know where in the body the soul resides?
Surely you jest when you question this question's importance. Say I opt for that there fair-featured sovereign of a skull. What happens if another soul lies therein sequestered? If I play the part of the aforementioned wizard, and swap its rugged lineaments for the feeble ones that are my own, who shall I become? I, yes. Who is I, then? Were I sure that the soul houses within the chest, within one's little toe, for all I care, I would fret not so. But the certainty I long for remains as impossible to find as one specific raindrop in the rain. You, oh, I beg of you, have you not the answer?
Oh god. If you had a soul, you lost it the instant you died, buddy. Now you're nothing but a soulless undead.
If you had a soul,
Oh,
you
whoops.
lost it the instant you died, buddy. Now you're nothing but a soulless undead.
Don't be so rude and so wrong. He should just pick a new skull if he wants one. It won't change who he is in the least.
We've met our share of undead, and they were all abominations. Why would this fellow be an exception?
Maybe we should prove my point by handing him your skull.
I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mead. Bloody key. Who
All
could
right.
trust a big stupid oaf like you with something like that?
Does this undead have a soul?
You're so stupid, the key.
Let's see what rock, paper, scissors has to say about it. Apparently, yes.
Very well, have it your way.
But of course, why was I so blind? The soul is not of the body, it is of the spirit. A new skull I shall have, but same person I'll remain. Oh, the agony of choice. I think I'll opt for the one with the kingly brow.
Oh, he's swapping.
Big ugly brute making mead and dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for
What?
Jarl's mead.
Where in the blazes? The last I knew was an orc coming at me with an axe. What's this then? Who in the hells are you? And where am I? These aren't my bones. I was made of sterner stuff, make no mistake.
You switched skulls, remember? There, you switched skulls. Why is that weird to say? You switched skulls, remember?
Switched skulls? What do you want about, you loon? This is intolerable. I used to be an important man round these parts, you know. I demand respect. The mayor I was and the mayor I am still. Now leave me be, for I've important municipal matters to attend to.
Switching skulls did make him swap souls after all.
On the bright side, we seem to have answered one of the world's oldest questions.
Doggo.
It never
The
rains,
dog
but it...
looks up at you with misery-ridden eyes. Its tail doesn't wag, and when it tries to bark or speak, only silence reaches your ears. The dog hangs its head, then looks north. Filled with fury, it barks noiselessly in the direction of the forest.
The poor doggo lost his voice.
Dunce probably lost the bloody thing up his own
I
arse.
needed that.
Rude. Oh.
It's all mother, I'll say. The humans the one who took it.
Someone's here.
Is it against Orcish custom?
You must be itching to lose your fingers if you dare disturb my camp, human.
What are you playing at, Toadskin? Watch how you address us, you betters. You did hear how Oneless Gorag got his name after all.
Yeah, piss off then. Go and gab amongst yourselves like a pair of chickens, why don't ya?
What's all the two of you doing here?
I could ask the same of you, small bones. I don't go stopping up to you in the ballet class demanding to know which pirouette you're doing next, do I? Quit your sneaking around, you snake. I could ask the same of you.
Weird.
It's all mother.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
The humans the one who took it.
One side. I ain't got time for chatting till I find the damn thing.
Hole in my pocket, have I?
Tell me about yourself.
What does that matter? Quit buzzing in my ear before I squash you like we did the rest of the pests in this blasted place.
What thing are you looking for?
The key to the armory, of course. Hasn't that frog-skinned oaf been roaring about from here to the warehouse?
What do you know about the key to the armory?
Not a damn thing in all the 12 hills of hell. This idiot orc has no idea where he's lost the damn thing. So he's taken to blaming me, a passerby. It's just like an orc to save his own skin by flaying someone else.
He does seem to be in a bit of a panic.
You'd be too if you'd misplaced something of Gratilda's. I once saw her skin her own foot soldier alive for mispronouncing All-Mother. And he'd only done it after she'd knocked his teeth out for sneezing in her presence. What's worse is, the coward's blaming his troubles on me, only because I happened to be passing by when he noticed his armory key was missing. I'd tell him to piss off and be on my way, but he threatened to tell Gratilda it's me who stole it. Somehow, I doubt I'll get to tell my side of things before my head was shorn clear off.
Well, do you have anything to sell? I'll take that, sure.
That's the spirit. Yes.
I'll take my
We've
leave.
gotta keep our hopes high, but our defenses even higher. Shouldn't
You better hope the bleeding key shows up soon.
remember.
Thought you said it
Cheese,
was me who
cheese.
You might hear.
How in the second of them am I supposed to know what you did with the damn thing?
Painting of a man. Chest. Nice flanged mace. Samantha Lotharia, Whisperwood. Potion bottle, landscape painting, potion bottle. Empty potion bottle. And this book about poisonous creatures.
The humans the one who took it.
Big ugly brute making me
Poisonous Creatures by Rhiannon. A detailed and very well written book about all kinds of exotic creatures and their poisons. I don't remember if that's part of a quest or not.
Mother, I'll say. The humans the one who took it.
Ask him.
Well, well, well. Thought you could get away with it, did ya? Don't look so confused, Pinky. The armory key. Hand it over.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you doing here?
Painting my toenails pale lilac, of course. What does it look like, you ape? I'm hunting for a missing key. I'm the All-Mother's right hand. If there's something she needs done by someone she knows can do it, I'm the one she calls. This little key ordeal don't change that.
I'm sure not. Now, about your
Big ugly
key.
brute making me do his dirty work.
Metal fixing a keyhole. Help us look or shove off, will ya? I've got to find the key before the old mother finds out it's missing, or she'll carve a spear at me right tusk.
The armory is missing. It could prove rather worth our time to find it.
Source hunter, scavenger hunter.
I haven't got a hole
For
in my
better or
pocket,
worse,
have I?
our resumes are growing.
Dunce probably lost the bloody thing up his own arse.
Oh, right. I don't know why it's exploding in here, but the art of whiskey. The art of making a single malt. The art of making a single malt whiskey. A single malt whiskey starts in the fields where the barley grows. Ample rain followed by a relatively dry season produces an excellent barley. Once harvested, the barley must be milled to create a grist. Mix the grist with well water, and it will... Mix the grist with well water, and it will fast become rich brown wort. Increase the wort's alcoholic content by way of a pot still. This distillation process will leave you with a lovely spirit. And now, patience. Allow the spirit to age over the course of several decades to create... Oh, I'm shifting accents mid-thing. Allow the spirit to age over the course of several decades to create a drink worthy of the finest guests. Gonna pick that up. See if I can't find some barley. Did I find any barley? That's wheat. Well, this is the kind of thing I can maybe do off stream, given it's like more of a crafty thing. Actually, I should do it before I like get too far in this. Potatoes. Wheat. 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 More wheat. Wheat. Okay.
I need to dry off.
Sorry everyone. I have business outside of town. There. F5. I have too much to carry.
It seems we've already harvested the last of the ripe barley.
Tharia. Wish I could multi-select in this game, but I cannot. Did I equip stuff? Oh yeah, that's much better. Equip that.
Is that one of them lovely Baywater pumps? Oh, no, false alarm. Just a few yards of intestine.
Okay. Send to Tharia. Wait, hold on. No.
There's still meat on those bones.
Nah, it's fine. Tharia.
Muscles strong as marble, he had.
Immune to knockdown, but no intelligence boost. Oh, I can identify this. Okay. Tharia. Tharia. Send that one to Jahan. That fire resistance, though. Yeah, let's switch something.
An intact finger. Just what that deviant of an orc was looking for.
Yeah, so he's almost fully immune to fire, which is amazing. Oh, and this should put him over. Okay. Yeah, equip that. And equip this.
Must have been the miller's boy. Muscles strong as marble, he had.
F5. Send that to Jahan. And send that to Jahan, I guess. Repair. Type. Oh, I can equip this now? Actually, send that to GGobbie, see if he can enhance it.
Burned, ruptured, trampled. To think I could have
Combined
been
with
selling all of these to a whimsical taxidermist.
Tormented Soul. Or Torn Soul. Hey, it did upgrade it. Ooh, sent to Jahan. It's still not as good. Oh, it gave it strength and dex.
Must smell like delicious spit roast round here.
It has a lot of like skills on it. Yeah, let's equip that. Plus it'll probably maybe look cool.
How did a spleen get lodged in here? Mess around these immaculates. An intact finger.
There we go.
What that deviant of an orc was looking for.
Okay, so I got the barley. I was told to combine it with well water. Do we have a well out here? Anywhere?
What a deluge.
I mean, there's a fountain.
Then why not stand up and
Or a well out here. Otherwise, I can teleport somewhere to get to a well.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of it all trying getting ripped us.
Hey, there's the waypoint.
I'm drenched. I'll call and raise you another bar.
They don't want me getting in there.
It's hopping all the way to my boot soles.
I bet.
You beat me.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
There's a rat catcher. There's a well. Where did that barley go? Sack of barley. Combined.
I ain't afraid
Oh, I can't do that yet. Where's that book?
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
The Art of Whiskey. Read. When once harvested, the barley must be milled to create grist.
Dunce probably lost the bloody thing of his own arse.
Combined with... Where's the sack of barley? It's in here somewhere. There it is. That didn't work. Is there a mill?
Big ugly brute making me do it. I ain't afraid of a single frog-skin woman.
Is there a windmill somewhere else in the game? Or a watermill, maybe.
It's your mother, I'll say. The human's the one who took it.
I'm drenched.
There we go, mill.
Ugh, I'm dripping. Toasty!
Lots of stuff in these barrels. And gross. This one, that one. Combined with... Where'd the barley bag go? There it is. Sack of grist. Now the grist, if I remember correctly, gets combined with the well. Sack of grist. Nope.
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skin one of you. Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One on one. They're keeping the peace for now. She's
Nope.
orders.
Bottle of water, maybe?
The tusk's yours to keep in the meantime. That's so. Y'all can't stand the moment. The human
Okay. Read. Mix the grist with well water and it will fast become a rich brown wort. Do I need a bucket? Oh, I do have buckets. Let's do the bucket instead. Combine with...
Never rains, but it pours, eh?
Bucket. Where is the bucket? Where did the bucket go? Just saw the bucket. Where's my bucket? Calm down. We will find it. We will find the bucket. There it is. Okay. Bucket with water. Combined with sack of grist. Please? Yeah. Wart. Okay, so that goes down in the basement here.
I say you're so
It
stupid.
never rains, but it...
Now we put it in the pot still.
Well, we've got the spirit, but it won't be any good unless we can twist time forward a decade or two.
Who do we know who might be able to bend the rules of time ever so slightly?
Yes, who indeed? Who could bend time? Oh, zigzags.
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not?
Zigzags, I must age this fresh spirit into fine whiskey. Before I ask, it's for the good of... Or, before you ask, it's for the good of Rivalo.
Heavy is the hand that wields time. If you're very certain this sort of meddling is strictly necessary, I suppose I could oblige. No, it won't be difficult. I'll simply pop your little mixture into a deep, dark basement and revisit it, shall we say, 30 years in the future? A bit drafty in here.
Decided then. I'll be back before you can say, homestead on the shelter plane at the end of time. Homestead on the shelter.
What did I tell you? Now, be careful with this libation, will you? I had just the tiniest sip myself, and I must say, it's quite potent.
Thank you. Cool. That might have seemed like a random side quest, but it'll come up. Back to Phantom Forest, Hunter's Edge. Okay.
Clean up, clean out. What am I? A goddamn scullery maid?
Now these rats are everywhere. I should do something about this. Actually, I should address the Rat King in the interest of storytelling. No, he's not over here. He should be up here. Oh, GGobbie and Lotharia and maybe Jahan? Jahan hasn't leveled up yet. GGobbie.
What do we have here? Human reinforcements. No need for a supple young kitten like yourself here. My rats will find the villagers in no time at all.
Tell me about yourself.
Do you pretend not to know me, child? Surely you stare into my left eye each time you admire the full moon. But play coy if you will. The All-Mother called me here to find a certain tiny herd of sheep missing from her flock. The wolfish shepherd woman, she. I am world-renowned for my ability to search and to find. Why, you might ask, feigning ignorance so that you might hear more of my lilting voice.
Lilting, you say? Oh, I skipped over that.
Yes, fling the slaughter. Naughty, naughty. I'll give them quite the spanking when my rats whisper to me where to find them. Yes, perhaps I'll get my fill of my own private punishments first and foremost. The All-Mother believes those villagers, being the one-time servants of the wizard, will know how to find him. Or at least how to break the enchantments shielding his house. Wicked enchantments, are they?
What can you tell me about your rats?
Perfectly disciplined, aren't they? They'd obey my every command, and when I die, they'll all leap into my grave so that they needn't be without me. Don't try to stop them, no. They won't have it any other way.
Tell me about this All-Mother.
Our mother, yes. And we do suckle from the teat of her goodwill.
Oh.
Though wonder so many of us starve. An iron fist in an iron glove is our Gratilda. She doesn't tolerate failure any more than I tolerate a spring nymph stealing glimpses of me during bath time. No, Shira, I say, you'll get your fill at the God's Day Festival.
Oh my god. Why are we seeking a wizard?
What? Do I look like his secretary? And even if I were, with my head in a tight little bun and my quill at the ready, the old mother doesn't share her every concern with me, you know. No. Those she whispers to her pillow at eventide, when only the feathers can hear her.
I'll take my leave. So he's been using his rats to try and find that cat's friend. And if you look around, you'll see rat holes kind of everywhere.
You there! The armory's off limits, you hear? Take another step and you'll be looking for your teeth at the end of a rainbow.
Point taken, but why mayn't I enter?
Because it's a goddamn crime scene, isn't it? Our bloody bloodstones were stolen. The old body lot of them.
Do you have any suspects?
Everybody's pointing their grubby little fingers at Garrick because he was on guard duty at the time. Yeah, it may be a tad suspicious that now he's missing, but I'll eat pig ball soup if he had anything to do with it. I mean, just look at this shattered door. There's Orchid Bot written all over it. But I'm done talking about this mess. Ask Jarl if you're so bloody interested.
I'll take my leave. I
told you where you'd find your teeth, didn't I? Now bugger off!
Oh, Jesus. F8. The pathfinding got all stupid and he ran in the building after he was explicitly told not to. We don't have to go talk to the Ratcatcher again, even though I forgot to save, or didn't save, before coming back over here. So the Ratcatcher is trying to use his rats to find the wizard Zandalor's servants. He doesn't have to know that we have ways of dealing with rats, such as poison cheese. Wrath you?
You dare assault my soldiers, human?
Many rats scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
This is taking bloody ages.
Okay, so that was one of them. I think I need to do that a couple of times. I don't think I'm a... Oh, well, Jahan ran in there without me saying it was okay.
Chief knows what he knows. He says, find the cellar, so that's what we do.
I think there's another rat hole. Yeah, there's another rat hole up here.
I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Do I have any more poison cheese? Not yet. Craft recipes. Not weapons. Potions. Poison bottles. I think 9 of them. Combine with. Where'd the poison bottles go? There they are. It's 1 poison cheese. Make a couple more. Split. Deploy. Did I not need to do that? Weird.
Meow.
Meow.
Hello again. Do you bring good news?
The rats all hail to a king of their own kind. He's the one ordering them to search the town for your friends.
Strange. I never knew those savages capable of even the most basic form of order. But this bodes well, does it not? Perhaps, if you can get rid of their king, the rats will stop their search. What's a body without a head, after all?
You ought to get out of here. The Rat King considers you his enemy, and he has dangerous allies.
Leave? How can I leave my dearest friends behind? Who will protect them if not me?
You can trust me to take care of your friends. I swear I'll look after them. Holy charm 6. Okay. She's gonna win in 2 turns. Yep. Yep. Okay.
I do want to trust you, I do. But I simply can't bear to leave my friends to fate, or to the protection of a near stranger. No, I won't be moved.
Okay.
Many rats scurry in and out of this hole.
I'll win this one. The goddess is with me, I can feel it.
Let's try over to here. Wait, maybe not there.
What are you doing?
There's gotta be a...
Ain't there something behind here?
Plates and rubbish. Ain't a
Footprints.
bleeding maid. Hey, you already
The orcs
checked
tore
beneath
through
these
this
boards?
place like wild pigs.
painting of a woman. Now,
There's nothing to find in this bleeding...
the mountain warriors don't live here. None of this stuff is theirs. I can grab most of whatever I want here.
I thought the same about that villager's kneecap.
Where could a gaggle of scared peasants get to?
Pick lock.
Is this one of them fancy scribble pages?
Excellent jack of plates.
Never did trust them myself. Ain't there something behind here?
Plates and rubbish. Ain't a bleeding maid.
GGobbie, you're the one that has perception. Why aren't you finding anything?
Hey, you already checked
Ham.
these boards?
The orcs tore through this place like wild pigs.
There's nothing to find in this bleeding dump.
The thing won't budge. Then again,
Where
I
could
thought
a
the same
gaggle of
about that
scared
villager's
peasants
kneecap.
get to?
Can I move this? On the strength. Jahan, can you telekinesis it out of the way?
Trust them myself.
Alright. Alright. There's gotta be something in here.
Plates and rubbish. Ain't a bleeding maid.
Books? Nope.
Hey, you already checked beneath these boards?
That didn't do anything for me.
The orcs tore through this place like wild pigs.
There's nothing to find in this bleeding dump.
Maybe is it back here? Nope. So over here?
Where could a gaggle of scared peasants get to?
I thought the same about that villager's kneecap.
I thought there was a basement in here somewhere.
Is this one of them fancy scribble pages? Never did trust them myself.
Move that over there.
Plates and rubbish. I ain't a bleeding maid.
Ain't there something behind here?
Could have sworn there was something on this fireplace.
Hey, do you already check beneath these boards? Any sign of them?
None here. No hint of that secret cellar either. Who would have thought Flatlanders would be so clever?
Well, keep looking. We'll rip out
Okay. They're still looking for the wizard servants. I'm looking for the Rat King.
This is it, you bunch of pansies. The cards are shuffled. Now, place your bet.
check. Good cards. 3 shine.
Toast me.
And back to me. I'm gonna call it. Now for the flop. 5 of hearts. 3 of spades.
I'm overheating here.
Finally, glass of bloody power.
Oh, right. There's a conversation over here I need to have.
Sodden all the way to
Well,
my boot sole.
by the boot soles of Burl Boonhammer, what have we here?
Another human in Hunter's Edge. State your business, whelp.
We are Immaculates, sent from Silverglen to assist you.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of Tyr Gutgouger, I'm glad to see another human face here in Hunter's Edge. Not yet another misshapen orcish snout.
If you fancy keeping that human face of yours, I wouldn't take my cues from the chief of the mountain apes. I may have sworn to refrain from carving my name across his back, but yours, I do believe, is free for the taking.
Regular ray of sunshine, ain't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is bright. Bright and devious. Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak, and would have long given the order to spill our blood if she wasn't leashed by the orders of the conduit herself. But by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tanneroth. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silverglen tribe, I take it. Thought you were all holed up in Hyberheim. But it pleases me to see some of your number have come to Hunter's Edge. Yes, an outsider not as yet distrusted by the orcs is exactly what I need in the matter of the missing bloodstones and the matter of the wizard's house. But let's talk in my headquarters over yonder. For by the beard of the Bear Slayer, there are too many green ears around here.
Very well.
Useful relics. Share in the plunder. By order of the All-Mother.
By the goddesses, take some parts.
Then shut your
What?
mouth and go get some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it.
Hot under the collar. May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter.
Let us discuss the missing bloodstones.
The bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The conduit has need of star stones imbued with human blood, so she can create her Death Knights. Both the Brotherhood and the Orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the conduit to collect when she returns from Phantom Forest. Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the mountain had in trust with my life. Grutilda says he ran off with the Bloodstones, that he is a betrayer to the cause of Immaculates. But I know this to be untrue. The Orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. Grutilda is hatching some plan, and we'll all be in dire straits indeed if it comes to fruition. Those stones make her powerful. Too powerful. We need them back. But every Orc eyes us peak dwellers with suspicion. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an Orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the Orcs without risking the wrath of the Conduit. She'll not stand for theft among Immaculates. So find me that proof, and we'll slaughter the Orcs together.
And, beg your pardon, but who are you?
I am Jarl Woodokson, father among brothers, son among the mountains. Me and mine hail from the snow-capped heights of Tanneroth, the very thrones of the world. Our lives are devoted to the hunt. Every town and every city we find we plunder and burn and put to the sword. Sacrifices are they all to the might of the mountains, tokens of reverence to the power of the peaks. Gods we have plenty, of war, of death and of victory. But now, a goddess we have too. Aye, we have seen the workings of Bloodstone, and loyal are we to she who unites in blood. By the teeth of Kiel Wolfjaw, as immaculate shall we rule the world.
What is your purpose here in Hunter's Edge?
The Conduit asked us to do what we do best. Invade and destroy. She set us on our way with a store of Starstones, ready to be charged and, once made into Bloodstones, sent to you folks in the mines of Luculla. We didn't know Grutilda's dogs had beat us there by a half day, but no matter. There was still plenty of strays to be caught and bled by the time we arrived. Now all that's left is finding a way into the wizard's house. The Conduit's looking for something inside. Now we're here waiting for further orders from the Conduit herself. She's gone into the Phantom Forest nearby, but we expect to hear from her shortly. I only hope we'll have the matter of the missing Bloodstones sorted by then. I'll not have a soul saying we of the mountain failed to follow through.
About the Orcs? What is your... I mean, I'm sure I know your opinion of them, but can you care to explain?
The Orcs? No, I respect their warlike nature, for it's like ours. I respect their lust for slaughter, for we share it with them. I respect their loyalty to their leader, for I am likewise respected by my brothers. But when push comes to shove, I'd flay them all, wear their skins, and never rest until the very last one of them lay at my feet with my broadaxe nestling in its belly. Why, you may ask? Why hate them when you and them are so alike? I hate them because we are alike. I hate them because I know ours is a hate they reciprocate with blazing fury. Like two dragons are we that must share a single lair. Can't be done. Sooner or later, talons will rise and fire burst forth until one is victorious and the other's flesh is used to celebrate the victory. So it is with the Sworn of Tanneroth, and so it is with the Orcs of the Wild. One day the battle must be. One day we will feast or be feasted upon.
Tell me about the leader of the Orcs.
Grutilda is worshipped like a goddess by her troops. And she rules like a deity too. All-knowing, all-powerful and merciless. She's smart and ruthless. Truly an opponent to be feared. Exactly the kind of opponent I like. The Conduit was wise to go to the Orcs with promises of allegiance, for they are a force that few in Rivellon can withstand. But she also knows that the pact cannot last. She's well aware the Orcs will eventually go their own way, be they sworn Immaculates or not. She needn't fear them, of course. The Conduit is constructing an army of warriors even the Orcs behold with dread. But it is we brothers of the mountains that may have to bear the brunt of their onslaught when things go sour. Grutilda knows the pact was never meant to last. She understands she's being used as a battering ram. as a tool to breach the gates and clear the path to triumph, only to be discarded by its operators when the true prize is in sight. She knows, and she's plotting her revenge. I can see it in those feral eyes of hers. She's surrounded by her elite. She whispers poisonous orders in the ears of her vile rat herder. No, it's no coincidence all her bloodstones have gone missing. By the hammer of Fjord Alkmount, I just know she's planning a nightmare. For her dreams are our tethers to suffer. And with the Spinebreaker at her side, it's a terrible nightmare she's concocting.
You mentioned a rat herder.
Aye. An orc so vile it has taken rats for pets. They swarm about him like fleas do the rest of his kind, but even they eye him with disgust. Nevertheless, it's my belief that unlike the other males among the orcs, he's no fool. He's a spy, a discoverer of secrets. Right now he's looking for the lost wizard servants, and gods protect them if he finds them. We would merely kill him. That rat lover on the other hand. Where we go, death is the horror that looms behind us. Where he goes, death is a mercy always out of reach.
Who's this Spinebreaker you mentioned?
Gratilda's hulking, horrible dog. Built like a brick house and with a mind as black as pitch. There's no indignity he wouldn't inflict on any man, woman, or child his mistress marked. Gratilda stores him above the tavern and sends him playthings one at a time. A sentence worse than death.
I see. About the wizard. Tell me about him.
I don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the boots of Arlag Trolltramper, the key hasn't been forged yet that will unfasten the magical seals that encase that bedeviled sorcerer's abode.
And his servants?
The deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee after their little demon of a pet bit an orc's arm off. The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere around town. We need to find those damn people so they can tell us how to gain entry to the wizard's house. My men have been searching the village non-stop, and the orcs have put their rat herder on the job. But we also have some surviving villagers holed up down in the cellar. An orc torturer, courtesy of Gratilda, has been trying to find out where the servants are hiding, but has no finesse whatsoever, and almost instantly kills his victims. We've offered to do it for him, but Gratilda remains adamant he's the best of the best. Maybe you'd have better luck, though, if you're up for a spot of torture.
I'll see what I can do.
This wizard must be Xandalor. Thankfully, these bloodthirsty brutes haven't found him.
Let's hope we catch up with him before they do.
Yeah, why?
Medora.
Great grim gods, comrade. The Spinebreaker. Norok, he's called. He's the bleeding brute. The green-faced gargoyle who... I must face him. Face him and destroy him before he can claim another victim.
When we meet this Norok, we'll make him pay for what he's done. Not so fast. Starting a fight with an orc in this place would be suicide.
Comrade, I'll not lie. I want that orc to pay for what he's done, but I also want to save his future victims from the fate I've seen firsthand. With you by my side, I'll face the monster head on and make him pay for what he's done. If we plan our attack well, we may well eliminate the Spinebreaker without so much as raising a single warty orcish eyebrow.
I'm going to call that. What a stupid mother! You!
Well, Madora seems very determined, so I'm gonna go see about finding the Spinebreaker.
Oi! The All-Mother says small boats connected, does she? Tell her to stay in the warehouse. Tell the All-Mother you've got a problem with
Herschel.
her judgment if you feel so
Sir.
strongly about it.
Oh, and you immaculate face in town. What a pleasure to serve you. I've a deal running now. Double the whiskey for any and all who refrain from beating me from the neck up and the crotch down.
So you're a purveyor of whiskey, are you?
That I am. But I'll tell you, I never served a lot quite like these Goliaths. They drink like elephants and pay like... well, they don't pay at all. Then again, I can't say I mind this little arrangement too terribly. The happier they are, the longer I evade the rack and the scroll. Each glass brings us closer to the last of the whiskey, though. My bowels shrink when I think what'll happen when we get to the bottom of the last barrel. We've already exhausted the tavern supply, but I've been pilfering from my old buddy Glenn's stores. I doubt he'll mind, seeing as he was one of the first orcs sunk their claws into. Now, that was a man dedicated to fine liquor. Knew all there was to know about distilling whiskey, he did. Oh, what I'd give for a barrel of Glenn's good stuff now. These orcs wouldn't know what hit 'em.
Quit your idling. The All-Mother requires a glass of your finest.
A glass of your finest? You know, I've got a batch of aged whiskey right here. And what's more, I'll let you serve it to these orcs.
Let's have a look. Well, I'll be Gratilda's great Aunt Gretchen. Single malt, aged 30 years.
Precisely.
It seems my old pal Glenn hid away his finest spirits for a rainy day. A shame to waste something so fine on them. But something this delectable ought to put them in a more gentle spirit.
Let's discuss the armory key.
What about it? I can't say I know a thing about the armory, but save bringing the occasional flagon to the guards there. But I've delivered a drink from barracks to bridge in the course of my work.
If you know more than you're letting on, you'd be guilty of conspiring against your conquerors. Somehow I doubt you'd receive a fair trial. Aha! I have the advantage. Sorry, I got distracted. That orc slipped or tripped. I guess he's drunk. Oop. Let's try this one. Damn it. Oh dear, that's not good. Oh, thank you.
You think you can rectify the matter, stranger? I'll tell you what I know. The last thing I need is the orc suspecting me of anything more than being too slow with the liquor. I saw the armory key on the ground, and I suppose I pictured all the terrible cleavers and axes that might be stored in that armory, and I placed it in my pocket and carried on my way. It's in a locked chest in the cellar below this very tavern. The keys are yours. Oh, but I beg you not to reveal my treachery. Oh, I've grown rather attached to my eyelids after all.
Never you worry.
The goddess must be smiling upon you. I procured
He mentioned a cellar. Ah, there. Oh, F5. That was close. I could have sworn that the Rat King would be down here, but at least I know where to go now that I've.
Herschel trying to blow us to bits. Well, we've got the key in any case. Now to return it to one worthy party or other.
Or have a look at that armory ourselves. I'll bet these soldiers keep a fine collection of equipment.
So GGobbie's almost immune to fire, and he's the one that tried to open the chest. And it exploded. Yeah, I could have sworn that the Rat King would be down here. Maybe I do still need to do more with the poison cheese. I suppose I could take a look at my journal, finally. I almost never do. So I've got most of this fairly memorized. The Hunter's Edge. Kill the Rat King in order to stop the rat search for the... We killed another rat, and the Rat King appeared. Okay. We'll be back down here at some point. I'm not going to bother looting everything right now. There's another rat hole.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a
Many
cold
rats
lake.
scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
Actually, we've got levels to gain. GGobbie, you have 3 points. You're already mastered Pyro, I think. Yeah, you can't go any higher on Pyro. Dual wielding. Right? Yeah, because dual wielding reduces cost of attacking by 2 AP. Cool. Litharia. You have 5 points. You can put those into Scoundrel, I think. Do I have more Scoundrel skills? Alternately, we could get Witchcraft tier 4 and then maybe learn Resurrect.
Hey, Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side.
Nasty Deeds. She has a lot of lockpicking. She could learn a little more Geomancy. Oh, right. I do want more Geomancy on her. Screw it. Yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna keep those 2 points, though. And then Jahan. F5. Jahan, you are now a master hydrosophist. Which means, if I can find a master spellbook for you, which should be somewhere in here. I'll probably go buy one. Oh, there, Winter Blast. Learn Winter Blast. Yay! Okay, it's getting pretty close to my usual BRB time. I'm gonna take 5 to 10 minutes to go use the little Gobbie's room. I will be back and we will, I guess, do more about these rats. So, BRB. Break time, Gobbies. Break time, Gobbies. Thank you. You know what? That's long enough, Reg. I mostly just needed to use the little Gobbie's room. Back to Divinity. Back to Divinity. Thank you. I do have Jay unselected. Let's see. Dragaby, you had the cheese. Should I have kept some cheese, I wonder? Split? I don't see any rats.
Many rats scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
Potent heat. What are you doing lingering around here anyway, you?
Well. What?
Nope.
To fight the final battle.
There's a rat hole. I might have to actually buy from the cheesemonger in Seal.
You've got to worry about. It's these revolting orcs.
Many rats scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
Rat King. Oh, that's not telling me how to do the boss, though. Rat King doesn't spawn. I've been reloading several times, and as soon as the first rat dies from the poison, they all vanish and nothing happens. Sorry, this is actually bugging me. We'll run rat, now they're all running away. Once I got a character with Pet Pal to use the Rat Palace, the Rat King came out. Oh. Pet Pal. Let's see.
Many rats scurry in and
No,
out.
that doesn't help.
Where it leads is uncertain.
Let's go down here.
Oh, you see.
Right away, my good man.
So the Rat King appeared. Oh, there's the hole. There he is.
You again? Unless you've come to tell me you've turned a cat into fiddle strings, I've nothing more to say.
Oh my god. He sounds like he has the same voice as, what's his name? Ralph? From Cinderella, the mouse. Actually, like, half the mice in Cinderella. It's kind of cool that they match that voice type. Who are you?
Any rodent with half a mind would recognize me by the diadem encircling my kingly head. I am the king of rats, of course. The ruler and leader of all rodent kind.
Well, I met a cat who asked me to kill as many rats as I could find.
That must be the monster who's been slaughtering my men by the dozens. Coming night, I, his rodent highness, do make a request. Remove that beast from this town. Spare my men the claw and tooth. I'd consider you a true friend if you'd oblige me in this matter. And the loyalty of my friends never goes unrewarded.
What do you know about this rat catcher?
Touched by madness he is. Imagine an orc believing he could
creature? I assure you, it is we who have trained him. We perform the tiniest of tasks, and he rewards us with delicious golden cheese.
And how did you come to this village in the first place?
I, responsible for the welfare of each of my subjects, secure the wealth and glory of our kingdom by contracting certain occupations through which we obtain security, honor, and above all, cheese. A certain orc, the one who so erroneously calls himself Ratcatcher, has one
Welcome in, Taco.
he tells us what to find, and in exchange for a generous wheel of Gorgonber or Gouda, we oblige.
Gudar. And then there's another mention of Gorgonbear, which was a cheese in Divinity 2, Ego Draconis, used in a questline.
I've nearly closed in on this particular target, a trio of stinking humans who I believe to be cowering in the cellar. But I've lost too many men to this bloodthirsty feline. I won't send more troops into the unknown until the beast is caught.
I'll take my leave.
You again? Unless you've come to tell me you've turned a cat gut into fiddles.
No. Okay.
Warm as dragon's breath.
Well, no. I'll resolve the Rat King thing first. Where is the Cato?
I need to dry off.
There she is.
Hello again. Do you bring good news?
The rats all hail to a king of their own kind. He is the one ordering them to search the town for your friends.
And you'll end his reign of terror, won't you? It's the only way to guarantee my friend's safety.
Okay, yeah, we already did that dialogue. I guess I'll just go in and blast him. Welcome in, Baba.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
Baba keeps following. Yeah.
Unless you've come to tell me you've turned a cat gut into fiddle strings, I've nothing more to say.
I've had enough of this. Oh, I can't even hurt him? Take my leave. Okay. This quest always bugs me, because it feels like it's bugged. Okay. Made poison cheese, dropped it beside rat hole. Rat ate it, king appeared, offered Bat Pal character to kill cat, persuaded cat to leave town, went to tavern cellar, clicked on a rat palace, he spawned, I started fight. Okay, maybe because I didn't convince the rat or the cat to leave. I guess we can try and be goofy about it. Let's self-immolate. There we go. I don't like how clustered my characters are, but there we go. They all spawned in the fire. Let's fortify yourself, Litharia.
Time to shore up the defenses.
And first aid to get rid of that disease. And we will bless Madora. Self-immolation, again. Regeneration. Fire absorption on GGobbie, I guess. Taunt the entire Ratley court. Oh dear, that might backfire. Shackles of Pain on... That's the Chancellor, the Buffoon. Failed, dang it. And Barbed Wire. Water Immunity Aura. Ow. Getting a nice little head start from them all spawning in fire. Okay. Jahan, let's regenerate you. Okay. Fast track. Also, I'm sorry for the bubbling spell sounds. I'm not really entirely sure how to get rid of that. Cloak and dagger to over here. Summon Fire Elemental. No. Avatar Fire on Jahan. Firefly. It's safe to burn things in a distillery, right? Like alcohol is not flammable or anything. Nothing will go wrong. Right. Melee power stance. Whirlwind on 3 of them. Looks like I hit all 3 of them. Battering ram over to there. This is one of those fights that sort of seems kind of goofy, but it can go real bad real quickly. And it's partly because the rats are, like, very diverse in their skill sets. Sort of like that fight in Hyberheim that I struggled with. I think it took me, like, 3 tries. Okay, Water of Life. And we're gonna... Oh, target's out of sight over there. Head Vice on the Buffoon. Blinded. Oh, that healed him, though. Oh, he has air immunity aura. Dang it. He must be one of those enemies that aura swaps. Holy crap! What level are these? I forgot when I saved. I don't think it matters. I'm sure I have a save that's close enough. Resurrect Scroll on Litharia. It's out of sight. Crap. mean, you take basically no damage from fire, so it's fine. Bring back Litharia. There. Divine Light. That rat prince is almost dead. Maybe I should have just attacked him. Regeneration on GGobbie, and let's... You have air immunity. See if we can freeze a couple of these Rados. Not quite. Did some damage though. Slow current on the buffoon. I'm gonna drink a large healing potion. Become air. And throw out a wind-up toy. Go over here. That one's blinded. Mass disease. Oh no. Oh! That backfired. As it sometimes does. Alright. Okay. Holy crap. You don't have the AP for that. Damn it. Knock down the first night. Didn't work. Jahan, you better be able to bring up someone. Bring back GGobbie. They're still immune to air. Bitter cold. The king. Freezing failed. You have any potions, maybe? Food? Tomato? Oh, you don't have the AP to do that. Okay, GGobbie. Regenerate yourself. Drink a medium potion. You might be okay. That one's still blind. Litharia just died. Again. GGobbie might die.
It's too slowly to sustain me.
Okay. Don't do it. Okay. Bring Jahan up over there. What does invisibility cost? 3. Let's drink another large healing potion this time. Turn invisible, please. Okay. Taunt all of the Rados. Got most of them. Shackles of Pain on the king. That's something. Okay. Buffoon changed to earth immunity. That's good. Oh no. Fear failed. Oh no, GGobbie's feared. Blocked. There goes Madora. Litharia, get back in here. Regenerate, Litharia. This probably won't work, but we're giving it a shot. Bring back Madora at full health because morning person. Drink another large potion. Consume. Ow. Ow. Why do they hit so hard? Jeez. Oh no. Yep, there it goes. I know what I'll do differently this time. There we go.
My hands today.
Let's try crawling infestation on the secretary. Nice. That should eliminate one in a couple turns. Infectious flame. Starting with... Oh, they have... Crap, they have fire immunity. Alright. Where's the buffoon? It's not quite what I wanted, but okay. I'll bet you do love tacos, Baba. See if I can't get a good blind on most of them. Yeah, I did get most of them. Nice. Knock them down. Got a couple of them down. Taunt. Most of them. Barbed wire. Hold turn. Oh, not good. Who did not get blinded? You're blind. You're blind. You're blind now. Slow current on this stunned one. Yeah, block that king. They have fire immunity. I guess I'll drink one of the big potions. Become air. Fortify. And then move out of there. Okay. Ooh. Infectious flame. Nope, 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 nope. They have fire immunity. What am I doing? Summon Zombie Nick. There we go. Welcome in, Nick. Shackles of Pain on the buffoon. Nice, landed. And let's whirlwind. Try and take out the buffoon first. They're immune to disease, which checks out. Everything's out of sight. I can water of life a few of us. And turn invisible, why not? Try and back up out of there. Dislike. There's just so many of them. Was it the secretary? I can't remember which one I infected. I don't think it went off, though. Yeah, I don't think it worked. Lacerate on the buffoon. Bleeding. Oh, he's almost dead. Vampiric touch. Cannot reach. Trip. Nope. Eye gouge. Eye gouge can reach for some reason. They are no longer fire immune, which means GGobbie can use this. Nice. That was pretty. Okay, so the war chief is there, chancellor's there. Secretary's lower on health. Let's see if I can knock down the secretary. Falling. Okay.
As thrilling as the stage, though not half so bloody.
Keep slapping the first knight. Regeneration on Vitharia. Bitter cold on the first knight. Freezing failed. Shocking touch. First knight. Stunned. Nice. Madora's blocking pretty well. You love to see it. Nice. Fast track. Lower resistances. That worked on none of them. Damn it. Winged feet.
I float above all danger.
Immolation on the Rat Prince. Nice hit. Can we Burning Touch on the First Knight? He's now burning. And smack.
No grave contains me.
Blitzbolt on the Prince. He's dead. You know, safety in numbers. I'm gonna send a Skelly over to the Secretary. And I'm gonna Oath of Desecration on GGobbie. And why not? Let's try muting the king. Silence failed. Okay. I don't want to hit Jahan with the fireball, but I might just hit Jahan with the fireball. Let's go after the Secretary. Stupid ratto. Where are you going?
Would you care to hear a little tale?
Oh, Litharia, that was dramatic. I'm coming for you, Secretary. Secretary's dead. These don't count as summons either, so I can't use that. Vampiric Touch on the king. Not bad. Let's take care of that bleed. First aid. You know what? Adrenaline, why not? We're gonna drop a wind-up toy next to the king. And then Cloak and Dagger to way over here. Avatar of Fire. Oh, no. Let's see. Avatar of Fire on Madora. Back up again. Madora's been diseased. Regeneration on Madora. Winds of Change, get her unstunned.
Melting touch.
Ooh, the Chancellor. Target's out of sight. Okay. Winter Blast. Oh, I'm gonna hit my Exoskeleton, but it's fine. Nice. That hit the War Chief really hard. Slow Current on the Chancellor. Finish that one off. Aim for the Rat King. He's blinded. Ow. Okay, Jahan. There we go. Head vice on the Chancellor. Blinded. Shackles of Pain on the King. Taunt.
Well, you're already dead from the neck up.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Let's go over here. Actually, let's only go to there. Can I trip? I can knock them down. Okay. Your Majesty, I'm gonna get some wand hits. Bitter cold on the War Chief. Ow. Ow. Let's move up here, I guess. Water of Life. Alright. Power Stance. Whirlwind. And Smack. Nice. Rat King doesn't know what to do. Oh, now he does. Did he just swap or teleport? Oh, crap. Litharia. Move you up. Burning Touch. Burning failed. There we go. Oh no. Ice Shard. Freezing Touch. Bitter Cold on the Chancellor. Damn it. Oh no, I skipped Madora. Okay. Summon Undead Warrior. Fortify GGobbie. Heal Litharia. Burning Touch on the Rat King.
Feel my fiery wrath.
What's it gonna be, Ratto? Did he just... Is that what he did? Did he just eat the other rat? Oh, dang. Let's get up here. Cast skill. Resurrect Jahan. Back here. Yeah, I think he ate the Chancellor. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. Fireball. Let's see. Healing on Madora. Head Vice on His Majesty. Self-healing on Madora. I accidentally skipped her turn last time, so... Can we taunt? Taunt failed. Cripple? Damage dealt, cripple failed. Madora's diseased now from doing melee damage. Can we blind him? Oh, he was already blinded. Burning Touch. Regeneration on Jahan. Shackles of Pain on the King. And bop. Oh, I should have just hit him twice. It's okay. He's blinded. Go poke him, Jahan. You could poke him a little harder than that. Now he's stunned. Stab.
This is the end for you.
The rodent monarchy has fallen.
And offer those villagers a bit of respite from the hunt. I needed that. Won't take the news very well.
Okay. We have slain His Majesty, the Rat King. The villagers are safe. New armor for Madora, looks like. This has more... Huh. That's fine. Weird. This gives her more movement. Well, I mean, she doesn't really need movement all that much, so maybe I'll give her more resistance. Didn't she have a new shield that was supposed to... Yeah, she did. It's not very good, though. Didn't you learn a master skill? Oh yeah, Shackles of Pain. Heal up a little more. It's not as good as Scraggy got. Jahan. Yeah, that's a huge upgrade for him. Plus he got the Fortify spell out of it. Infectious Flame Scroll. Potato. Replenish my cheese stores. Maybe I'll loot this off stream because in this same building, there is another fight to be had. And I feel like spending more time on that.
I'm just fine, sir man. 1, 2, whee!
Norok.
Yeah, new toys, new toys. But where's Mum? What she want me to do with you?
Something's wrong. This is the monster who killed all those villagers? This child?
Madora, perhaps you should talk to Norok.
You want me to, but this can't be right. The orc I remember, he was evil, a sadistic monster. This is, oh, my head is spinning faster than a broken bumblebee. Let me get a good look at him.
Hello. I remember you. We used to be friends, didn't we? Yeah, we were great friends. We played all the livelong night, and I made pretty red ribbons up and down and up your face. Where'd your ribbons go? Do you want I should give you some more?
This isn't right. I'm gonna be sick.
It's all right, Madora. We're here together. No harm will come to you.
Sorry, pretty toy. Oh, please don't shout. Oh, Mum will be awfully cross if I make a ruckus.
What do you mean by Mum?
Mum! Oh, the best mum in the whole wide world. Usually, orcs like me, scramble-headed, me brothers call me, are killed right away. But Mum says she took one look at me and knew I'd be the best warrior in the world. She brings me lots of toys and friends, and she showed me all the best games to play. At first, I didn't like how the toys would holler and cry when I'd make ribbons on them or play eyeball pop. But Mum taught me that that's how they show they're happy. First, they scream for joy, and then they take a long nap.
Grutilda.
Yeah, that's my mum's name. Did you meet her? Did she want us to play together?
I'll take my leave.
Comrades, my mind's racing and my heart's going like a snare drum. To be here, face to face with my greatest enemy and to find that he's not at all like the villain I'd worked up in my mind. It's unimaginable. I've hated him with every drop of blood in these veins. Hated him till my entire being screamed for revenge. But now I find he's as simple as a child. Maybe he even thought all the cruelty, the death he inflicted was a game. And all around us, more victims. And years stretching behind us, and years stretching ahead of us. More dead bodies tortured and wrung by his hands. But you, comrade, time and again you show me the valor inherent of forgiveness. You face the impossibly cruel or weak, and you offer them a second chance. Still, I cannot forgive this monster. He may well be confused, and he may have been mistaught, but that won't stop him from killing again. Ho, comrade, in the name of the Order of the Sauce Hunters, I ask you to lay down forgiveness and to join me now. To arms!
Are you mad at me? Oh, I'm sorry. Whatever it was, I'll not do it again. I promise.
Okay. Madora has made the decision for us. He is raging. Self-immolation. Oh, I probably should heal up Litharia too. She's been hard knocked down. Burning Touch on Norak. Fortunately, it's just him up here. There are no other orcs for me to deal with. Shackles of Pain. Failed. Taunt. Barbed wire. Sorry. Move up a little bit, Jahan. This might be a mistake, but let's see if we can stun him. Yeah, stun. Alright. He's not burning yet. Burning Touch. Still burning failed. Summon Fire Elemental. Crippling Blow. Well, that worked. That's good. Melee Power Stance. Litharia's back up. Let's see. Self-immolate again. Elemental Blaze. Now he's burning. And smack. And now because he's burning, I can deal extra damage to him. But first, let's Water of Life. And Head Vice. Nice job, Jahan. Now we can immolate him. Didn't do as much as I was hoping it would do. But we can hit him with Burning Touch too while we're at it. Crawling infest... Oh, that would be real cruel. Winged Feet.
I can walk through fire and ice.
He seems to like making ribbons on other people. Let's see if he likes having ribbons made on him. It didn't work, but it's fine.
Double time.
Oh, pipe down. Winter Blast. No. Maybe. Yeah, Winter Blast. That hit really hard. Blitz Bolt. Decent hit. Bitter Cold. Let's put out the fire on Madora. Oh, it didn't work. I move up a couple points. Crawling Infestation.
Crawling infestation.
It didn't land. Crippling Blow. Cripple failed, but damage dealt. Freezing Touch. Breeze failed again.
Rather like a lightning rod, aren't you?
It's done.
Spirit of them, show your strength.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Madora?
Ready to advance, ready to defend. What can I do for you, comrade?
The Dread Orc is dead. Are you satisfied?
Well, comrade, I'm a source hunter, born, bred, and trained. And that there was a soul bent on committing evil deeds. I know full well he wasn't 100% accountable for his crimes, but I couldn't have stood to leave him living knowing there'd be a next victim. I'm no fool, comrade. I know it wasn't an easy case, not nearly so easy as I dreamed it to be. But I believe we've done right here today.
I have further questions for you.
Ask away, my friend, ask away. Always helps to know a thing or two about who's covering your back against the gnashing hordes, eh?
Actually, never mind. So if I remember correctly, that is the end of Madora's storyline. She will remain with the party, obviously, but yeah. Solemn stuff. I think if Madora hadn't been here, it would either give me the option to, or it would give the Source Hunters an opportunity to discuss what to do about him. Actually, I'm also kind of curious about something. Let me see. GGobbie, are you a forgiving person? You are not. Litharia is a forgiving person. So that one of the things that Madora said during that was that she saw how we Source Hunters have shown forgiveness in the past, and that is one of the other cool things about the personality system is that the characters will they'll change their response to their parts of the story depending on how your Source Hunter is developed, like personality-wise. Thin Earth Staff. Send to Jahan. Send to Madora. Too much to carry again. Wait. Send to Litharia. Send to Madora. Oh, right. Paintings. So in Madora's case, I think it's because she's probably attached to Litharia, which is like how this would work in multiplayer as well, where there's GGobbie would be player 1, Litharia would be player 2, and then each of them gets a companion. I think Jahan is attached to GGobbie then. But because Litharia is the more forgiving one, it seemed like that had a tiny bit of influence over Madora's reaction. But it wasn't enough.
None that couldn't serve them whiskey anyway.
Ooh, Charm Arrow. Painting of a man.
Murdered in their beds.
Pretty
At least
gruesome
they
in
didn't
here.
suffer. The villagers left to the Orc Queen suffered far worse fates.
Yeah, Gruntilda basically weaponized, what was his name, Lenny from Of
Did
Mice and
someone
Men.
leave an oven door open?
Gonna loot down here too while I'm at it. Read. Ooh, potions. We do like potions. How do we get in there? I think there's another entrance to that side. Lots of lucky finds. Okay, I think that's all to do down here. Except it isn't. There's a window. Why is there a window? I don't know. Ask the architect. What am I going to do with the window? Jump through it.
What's that over there? Aha!
Pouch, gold, gold. Another Iron Maiden. Ooh. Oh, I need Loremaster 4, and I don't have that anymore in GGobbie. Hold on. Oh, well, this is awkward. I'll pick it up anyway. I can have merchants identify them. Painting of a woman. Eyeball. Trap disarmed.
Baking like a cake.
Oh, did I find a way?
You've got to the count of one to kneel before me.
Oh.
You're looking rather fleshy, Resk. Have you always been such a gluttonous idler?
Send to Madora.
You ought to make use of whatever lumps of flab you have before
Send to
they're
Madora.
snatched away from you. It could
Send to
happen at
Madora.
any moment.
Who Who do you think it was what took
Indeed,
Warwick's
your
old...
mother. Of course, you are totally correct.
Dance, Resk. Leave that sack of rot in time. You ought to enjoy this short, cruel life while you can.
Wait.
Oh, mother, with utmost pleasure.
Send to Madora. Holy crap.
A bit of study is downright entry for you.
Enough.
Okay, we're no longer encumbered at least. Drag a beat.
Goodness. Is supper already upon us? I'd hope for something with considerably less gristle, but I suppose you'll do.
You're the leader of the orcs, aren't you?
Leader. A word that hardly suffices. I lead them as far as the head leads the body. They serve me and live in service to me. I am their all-mother, the beginning and end of their very lives. I am loved by them. I am craved by them. I choose from among them he who pleases me, and I destroy the rest. The orcs of this tribe are executors of my will, no more.
I understand you get first pick of the spoils of war.
Naturally. There are few finer pleasures than standing before the fruits of one's labor. A stack of gold, and goods to one side, and sopping sinews and bone to the other. Ah, divine.
Indeed.
I've developed a particular affinity for tenebrium of late. The sheen of it rather pleases the eye. My boys know not to keep a shard of the stuff from me. Consider this your warning too.
What use have orcs for this miserable town?
Miserable, you say? I quite like it. Save the altogether hideous pink apes infesting the place. But exterminating them was a rather titillating diversion, I must admit. The townsfolk here were no different from those in the north. The larger ones beg me to spare the smaller ones. The smaller ones bleat like lambs for the larger ones. Yet they each squeal just the same when you split their piggy skin from nose to navel. Yes, I dare say the wizard won't be so pleased with himself for evading us when he returns. His servants' entrails will be wreathed among his grapevines, and the rest of the villagers are already hacking away in the tenebrium mines. Undead drones bent in service to the conduit.
And who is this wizard you seek?
Our conduit didn't describe every detail of her plan to her mold-eyed pets in the mines. Well, no matter. It hardly concerns you, unless you can break the enchantments protecting his house. But that's a matter of magic, not the erotic virtues of your mother's rot-rancid corpse. I doubt anyone from Silverglen will be of use.
And about the wizard's house and its protections?
So it seems. But even the cleverest magician cannot conceal his tricks forever. The wizard may have fled, but he left a passel of servants behind. Servants I very much doubt will be immune to the charms of my screws and cleavers.
Let's discuss the wizard's missing servants.
But how very obvious. Who better than a cow to bring a frightened calf back into the herd? Surely you and that bootlicker's sensibility of yours ought to have an insight or two into where a servant might seek sanctuary. Our rat catcher, regrettably, seems to be in need of some direction in the matter.
About your orcs. Oh, I'm not. No, I'm not doubting that. There's an orc who lost the armory key.
You have it in your very possession, you say. Prove it. I find it rather unlikely that Lieutenant Gurul could have let it out of his sight. But I'll humor you, for now.
We should keep it for ourselves. I'd like to keep access to the armory myself.
True enough. We'll just tell Gratilda we were mistaken about having the key.
I've never been one for wild rides, whelp. If you dare waste my time once more, I'll soothe my nerves by extracting yours.
Let's see. Let us discuss the rat catcher.
My patience for his antics is wearing thin. Madness I can tolerate, but failure, not for a moment.
If we tell her the Ratcatcher has lost control over the search, she'll eliminate him. One less orc for us to worry about.
And a mad one at that. I'll be all too happy to get rid of the crackpot.
So, our rat catcher has overstayed his usefulness.
Nice.
How I do enjoy a problem with an exceedingly simple solution. Pardon?
Oh, she likes us. I don't think I've ever done that before. Reported the rat catcher for failing. He's just out here, so I can just stay in her room. After whatever happens here.
Enjoying your time in this village, are you? What are you doing? Milling about senselessly, like one of your vermin.
Tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
My subjects are hard at work. They shan't rest until the job is complete.
And yet, here we are, born, and not a single villager found.
She's gonna kill him.
And drink of my whiskey, but
What
you've
is it
earned
that you
nothing.
so enjoy about death?
Oh, mother, you dare to insinuate that I cannot!
I get all the
Enough,
peace I need from serving the goddess. A life of
I have
peace,
no
say.
peace for you.
Let the lost die that we may live.
One shot.
Failure? Ah, intolerable.
Okay. I am relieved that she didn't freak out, that it looks like we crawled out of our cupboard when we came up here from the treasure room. But it's fine. She likes us. Right? Maybe? Hey, welcome back, Gratelda.
Goodness. Is supper already upon us? I'd hope for something with considerably less gristle, but I suppose you'll do.
What can you tell me about this so-called spine breaker?
The deer has certainly earned his moniker. Norok is my best boy, the pinnacle of orcish devotion. His child's mind and brick-hard arms make him the perfect soldier. Whatever I say, Norok will do, and with a gleeful smile upon his simple face all the while.
Ah, yes. A marine who eats crayons.
It would do you well not to cross me, whelp. For if I tire of dealing with you, I'll simply have you sent upstairs to the Spinebreaker. He knows just what to do with the toys Mummy Dearest sends him.
I'll take my leave. Given it's so near the end of stream, I'm not going to advance the story too hard. I feel like it would be better to begin next stream with the Battle of Hunter's Edge. If you've been following along, there are two factions here. There are the Mountain Men. They're humans. They're very dwarf coded, but they're still humans. And they're an all-male group of mercenaries, I think. But they are following the Immaculates, whereas the Orcs are working with the Immaculates. And those two factions, the mountain men and the orcs are at odds. And our goal as infiltrators is to pit them against each other, get them to fight each other. So at some point, it may have seemed like kind of a distraction that I went and made some whiskey. But I did give that whiskey to the bartender in the tavern, in the orcish tavern. Rather, it's not an orcish tavern, it's just where the orcs are. They're using it as their base of operations.
Soaked to the skin.
And by giving them whiskey, I have gotten all of them drunk, and they will remain drunk until the battle is concluded and all of them are dead. This will give the mountain men much bigger advantage against the orcs. Well, maybe not a much bigger advantage, but also we got Gruntilda to kill the rat catcher, and he is a spellcaster that's pretty formidable. What does drunk do exactly? It lowers their intelligence by 3. It gives them lucky charm +2, but it also lowers their initiative. So it's very likely that we and the mountain men will get the jump on all of them. They'll be a little bit sluggish to start out. And especially if any of them are spellcasters, they'll have reduced spellcasting from the lower intelligence. There's a couple of other quests to do here.
Gruntilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is
I guess I'll
nearly
talk to these
nigh.
two.
You there, tell me, how's your vision? Any ailments in the liver or spleen? Lost ones are everywhere these days, after all.
Tell me about yourself.
I am a servant to the goddess, of course. One of the first among her enlightened in Revelon, and certainly the most devoted. I've scoured the region for unworthy souls, and am quite efficiently cleansing the land of lost ones, great and small. How much better the lost serve her as bone automatons. My expertise as a necromancer is unmatched, you know. I've a success rate is nearing 99%.
And what about the other 1%?
They end up with their brains a bit, well, scrambled. You can find such a fellow opining over skulls somewhere around here. One of my more harmless false steps, I think.
Oh yes, I've met him. Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
Look, there, again.
Ain't they a lovely sight up there, all in a row? Sang them up myself, I did. Each of the little darlings. A sweeter sight I could ask for.
So you're the executioner here.
I never did much care for the term myself. I'm more of a caretaker, you see. The world's a wild place, unpredictable at best. But here, upon these gallows, there's peace, calm. I keep the order, and my little ones stay in line.
By little ones, you mean the condemned?
Condemned in this life, perhaps. But when they come to rest in my nooses, their sins are washed away. These aren't thieves and murderers and traitors, you see. After I've laid them to rest here, they're pure as angels. My little angels.
Do you perform all the executions yourself?
Most of them, yes. But that's far from my only order of business. Our great Queen Gruntilda is no stranger at getting her claws bloody, and she'll not hesitate to pluck out a pair of eyes what look at her sideways. I handle all the dreaming dears when she's done with them all the same. Whether they're my little ones or hers makes no difference. I'm happy to bring them here to rest among me and mine.
Tell me about these men and orcs.
It should be an honour. Where ought we to start?
Tell me about the man on the far left.
Paulie came first, the little rogue. A human he was, and Gruntilda ordered him hanged while Jarl was out on the hunt. He was the first I got to tuck in myself since coming to this town. Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. The fussy little dear didn't want to go to sleep. No, no. Kicked and screamed, he did. But he started to calm down a bit after I strung him up, as I knew he would. And soon he was fast asleep.
And the man next to him?
Oh, my little Tilo. He was a sweet one right from the start. A thief, I think he was in his last life. But he accepted what was to come easy as pie. The guards handed him to me, limp as a doll and shivering with fright. I strung him up nice and slow, so as not to worry the poor dear.
And the orc there, the third one.
No, you mean? He was one of Gratilda's. After some impertinent question or other, I believe it was. Impertinent questions. A plague among we orcs they are. Ending more deaths than horn rot these days. Well, Gratilda dispatched him, but it was I who collected the great heavy deer and strung him up here. Gratilda said he'd be a warning to the others, but I think he's a great addition to the family, to boot. He does look a lovely sort of pale green colour, don't he? Like a dusty ancient jade. Beautiful.
And I see the rat catcher up there.
I tried to bring the deer into the fold, but he won't have any of it. Strange what he is. The second life didn't change him none.
Much to send Gratilda over the edge, does it?
Who'd have thought the greatest threat to the Immaculates would be one of their own?
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Okay.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
Quit your sneaking around, you snake. Where'd you say you come from again? And how do we know you ain't a spy?
An orc. And a human. I overheard you whispering. You're in love, are you not?
What? That's disgusting. A tiny pink-fleshed human and an orc like myself. Why, I've got eyes for the great Gratilda alone.
Uli, we can't hide forever.
Hide what? You think this stranger knows anything about the two of us, Ulfric? I tell you now, that twerp don't know a thing.
Enough, Uli. Enough. Surely this stranger has no reason to put us in harm's way. We're all sworn Immaculates here, are we not? There are certain secrets that perhaps we, beneath the goddess's eye, may share in good faith.
Tell me your story.
Well, first thing you have to understand, we orcs aren't made to love at all. Nah, we're born devoted to our queen, and to her we turn all our attentions. To seek fulfillment outside the queen's graces, well, it's a treason committed only once in a red moon among we orcs. And the penalty's a terrible death. When we first took the village, I couldn't tell Ulfric apart from the rest of the pink little ants scurrying about. A human was a human, as far as I was concerned.
As for me, Ulor stood out right away. The curve of his horns, his regal bearing. He was fascinating. I'd never seen an orc as anything but an enemy, but suddenly I couldn't keep my eyes off this great green brute. I suppose my staring was rather conspicuous.
Ulfrid took one look at Ulor and was like, smash.
You suppose? Oh, I thought you were aiming to slit my throat the way you were watching me.
I couldn't help myself. It was almost supernatural. But when Ulor marched over to me, club in hand, to address my strange behaviour, something happened.
Love at first sight, if you can believe it. I came over aiming for a fight, but all I found in Ulfric's eyes was, well, whatever it was, it hasn't left me since.
It seems I must make a choice regarding how to handle this curious situation.
Please, if you've any mind for sparing two fellows a terrible fate, you'll swear to keep our secret to yourself. We've committed no sin greater than experiencing a love as sweet and pure as any. But if we were discovered, it would mean certain death for us both.
We swear it indeed. We'll not see anyone harmed for daring to love.
We swear it indeed.
whoops.
We'll not see anyone harmed for daring to love.
And so let us speak the oath. Your secret is safe with us.
Oh, friend. Your words are a great relief to my beloved and I can't explain how or why we found these feelings, but there's one thing I know for certain. We are no traitors, and our service to the cause remains true. Your discretion is worth its weight in gold. Goddess bless you.
I'll take my leave.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a
Okay,
lovely goblin.
6 minutes left on stream. Oh,
Never rains, but it pours, eh?
we made our way over to Hunter's Edge, fought some mud huntresses, spider crab thingies. Found Arhu, who explained the situation, and also spoke with this cat, Jinxica. Oh, I can speak with Jinxica. I should probably report that the rats are dead.
Hello again. Do you bring good news?
I do. I come bearing tidings. The rat catcher is dead.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. There may be hope for my friends yet. If you would, you could find them and help them escape now that those pointy-faced beasts won't be on the alert. Their hiding place is enchanted, you see. Crafted by the wizard himself to hide those he held dear. They've concealed themselves in a cellar outside their home, the hatch of which you'll find beneath a great black boulder. Once you've destroyed the boulder, search in the beehives behind the wizard's house for the key.
I'll do that. F5. Jinxica told us that there are servants of a wizard who we presume to be Zandalor, because we know that Zandalor lived here. Zandalor being the Divinity series' Gandalf, essentially, although he's much, 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 much younger in the year 4 AR. But these servants went into hiding when the orcs invaded and slaughtered the entire town of Hunter's Edge. Zandalor's house itself is enchanted, and they're trying to find a way in. We haven't actually gone over there yet. But they were also using a rat catcher to try and find the servants. We poisoned one of the rats that the rat catcher uses as his like little minions, and found that the rats are worshipping a rat king. Hold on, where did chat go? There's chat. And we met the king down in the tavern cellar, and after a yes, all hail the Rat King. After a pretty extensive battle, we managed to slay him. We also learned more about Madora's backstory, that she was terrified by a great orc that had been imbued with bloodstone. Found him at the top of the tavern, and learned that he is nothing more than a simpleton, that he was manipulated by Gratilda to think that killing humans and any other creatures is how you make them happy. And so he did as much of that as possible because he thought he was playing. Now, it's not just the orcs here. We've learned that there are... hunters... Or not hunters, mountain men who came down from the mountains at the behest of the Conduit to join in the Immaculate Cause. And they are working with the orcs tentatively, but it is our goal to pit them against the orcs. With that in mind, I made a barrel of whiskey. It did require some time bending with zigzags, but I gave it to the tavern, the bartender at the tavern, and he provided it to the orcs. They are now drunk. So in the coming battle, which will be probably on Saturday, the orcs will have a disadvantage because they will be drunk out of their minds. What else did I do? I think that was basically it. But this is... I want to say I've done maybe about half of Hunter's Edge's content. So it's a pretty productive stream. I'm thankful that I've remembered enough of how to do all of this. But yeah, on Saturday I'll probably follow up, and I will be doing so with my new gaming chair. With that in mind, tomorrow I will be streaming off schedule. I have D&D every other week, so I've just for simplicity I've made it so Fridays are normally off. But tomorrow I'm getting a new gaming chair, and there's a couple of games that I want to check out. But because it's off schedule, I won't be continuing with Divinity tomorrow. That'll have to wait until the weekend. And also, my schedule may be changing depending on new employment. I may have a job. Yeah. How dare I? Yeah, right? It'll only be changing slightly, I'm sure. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I finally stopped using Indeed and then asked a friend for like a direct lead on like where I could apply. I won't dox myself, but yeah, it's tentative. It might be through the union. I'm not sure if it's union or temp, but I'm supposed to hear back about that tomorrow, probably while I'm assembling my chair. So, I don't know what the schedule will be for that. The other possibility is that if that doesn't take me, then my furlough will probably end in a couple of weeks, so I'll go back to work then. Which I would rather just return to my current job and not have to think too hard, but also this new opportunity may be a chance for me to make a bit more money. In any case, I will be back tomorrow. I'm thinking of checking out, what was the game called? Core Keeper, which is a couple years old now, but it's very Minecraft/Terraria-ish. But it has a whole lot of combat, and it looks like it's got a pretty detailed progression system. And it looks like it might be multiplayer, so yeah. Maybe I can get someone to play with me. Maybe I can try out multiplayer streaming, because I do need to figure that out in advance of streaming Divinity Original Sin 2, which I plan to do with a friend. Oh, Taco, yeah, if you want to. I can even delay stream if you want. I mean, I could maybe, like, get stream started and just kind of poke around a little bit. No, that's fine. I mean, it's... if you've watched the trailer, it looks like a lot of it's very cozy, but there's also some combat, so... there could be a dynamic there, like if you wanted to do more of the like cozy crafty stuff and I'd running around doing gathering and that kind of thing. And Baba, yeah, if you want to join too. I'm not sure how multiplayer works, if we need a server or if we can do it on like a if we can do it on a, what do you call it, like if I can host it. I could maybe set up a server. But, yeah, I'll look into it. My friend just gifted me a copy. I was going to get it on sale, but my friend gifted me a copy, so I'm like, oh, now I've got it. But yeah. Oh, you have a server for it. Or you have a server that can be used to put it up. Yeah. Either way, we can figure that out. It'll be fun. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really fun. And that way, like, even if I'm not on and streaming, like, you guys can play and we can check in on stream once in a while, see what everyone's up to. Assuming, you know, assuming there's still activity after tomorrow. But yeah, that is the plan for the next few days. So tomorrow, probably Core Keeper, and then on Saturday, I will continue with the Hunter's Edge storyline. This part of Act 3. There's actually a lot of Act 3 that has not been uncovered yet. If you are in chat, come join the Discord if you'd like, optionally, but yeah, come join the Discord. Let's see, come join my Discord. Join me on Discord. How do I... Oh, here, let me just... Discord. There it is. There's my Discord link. Yeah. The VOD will be on YouTube, as usual. And I will see you guys at noon. Well, tomorrow at 5. And then also again at noon on Saturday. For further Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. Until then, comment, like, subscribe, follow, all of that good stuff. I will be back tomorrow. GGobbie out.